Wow, I'm not prepared. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jennifer Glatzhofer, but you can call me Jen. I am a musical theatre performer and a voice teacher, and you have tuned in to what I'm gonna guess is another Let's Scare Jen. As you can see by the title, I will be reacting to and analysing Disturbed, The Sound of Silence. This is obviously a Simon and Garfunkel song, but I'm excited to hear this. I say it with weary eyes because I'm petrified at the same time. Don't really know what I'm coming into, but yeah. If this is your first time seeing my face, then hello, thank you for clicking on. But let me tell you now that this is a reaction and analysis video, so I will be stopping the video. I will be talking about what I'm hearing vocally, so if I end up stopping a little bit too much for you and you feel the need to tell me in the comments, I can't stop you, but equally you can just click off this video. I have left a link to the original video in the description below, so do go and check that out. That is obviously uninterrupted. But yeah, just a warning that there will be pauses, so I'm telling you right now. If you do enjoy what I'm doing over here, then please do consider going over to my Patreon and supporting me further. Thank you so much to everyone over there already. It means so, so much. Be sure to click on that subscribe button and the bell button, and let's go.
Please welcome Disturbed!
Darkness, my old friend, I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains.
Right, I'm gonna stop here. I know it kind of didn't finish the phrasing, but I'm just scared of copyright. Don't come at me. Really lovely connected. I've not heard Disturbed before, but really lovely connected lower part of their register. So deep and connected and dark. You know, he's very still against the mic. He's really close up to the mic as well, kind of like, you know, kissing the mic. I love hearing the clarity and the you know, the clear voice. I know that this is a heavy metal band. This much I do know. So it's really lovely to hear this kind of connection first, because where else is it gonna go? You know, we've got that clear connection. It's not just like distorted already. You know, we've got differences. As we kind of went higher in that in the melodic lines, we kind of had a little bit of a nasal kind of quality. It was kind of a little bit forward, as if we were to pinch my nose. So basically the soft palate, this is what controls our nasality. Oh, we're getting technical. So the soft palate and the tongue. Okay, no, hold on. Soft palate and the back of the throat. It's so big. Yeah, go with me. So as soon as the soft palate is lifted, we are getting the sound through our mouth, an oral sound, and it's a clear sound. As soon as the soft palate is all the way lowered and it is connecting with our tongue behind, such as on an NG sound, or an M, or an N, every kind of, it's blocking. Like, just say the word sing for me. We're going to get a proper singing lesson. I'm really sorry. I know we just want to watch Disturbed, but real quick. Sing, sing. You can feel that closure. If you were to pinch your nose, it would stop, because it is a nasal sound. Nasalized, which is what we're kind of getting here, is a mid soft palate, mid velum position. So it means that the sound is coming through the mouth and through the nose. So kind of like, so, ah. And I apologize for the noises. Let's go.
Left its seeds while I was sleeping. And the vision
It's quite tiny there.
was planted in my brain still remains.
I love how still he is though. That's what I wanted to say as well. The nurse sleeping, we get the same kind of, with the piano, da da rhythm as the vocal line as well, which is really nice.
Because a vision softly creeping,
Like the rhythm there.
left its seeds while I was was sleeping.
His vibrato.
And the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone.
God, it's so thick and full down there in his lower range.
The halo of a street lamp, I turned my collar to cold and damp.
A nasal quality also sometimes can bring some brightness. Nasal is different to twang. That kind of sound, because twang, it happens around our epiglottis, or is actually in fact the tightening of our aryepiglottis sphincter, or our AES for short. That is what's creating twang. I know I'm throwing a lot of words around for this beginning part, but nasal quality, which is what we're hearing here, can also be bright because of the small kind of placement that we're in. These two can work together, twang and nasality, or they can work separate because one is created around the epiglottis sphincter and the other one with our soft palate. But here, there's a lovely passage. He kind of, I think there's an M word, which obviously calls for a nasal quality, so that he's kind of driving forward with that.
The halo of a street lamp,
Right there.
I turned my collar to cold and damp. When my eyes were stared by the flash of a neon light that split the night.
Such a rich sound.
And touched the sound of silence.
Oh, he's also hovering. Silence. I think he's closing on an N, which again, nasal sound. But yeah, it's just so far very still. Such a full, rich depth to his sound.
Of silence, and in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking, people hearing without listening, people writing songs and voices never shared. And no
Wow, I'm not prepared. He's smoothly going through these transitions. We've just hit an A4 up there. He's gone past his first passage. He's about to hit into his second passage now. And the passages, remember, are the moments in our voice where we are transitioning into another register. For example, into our chest voice, into our head voice, or our thicker folds into our thinner folds, whatever terminology makes sense to you. But he is seamlessly going through that, and I think he's including a lot of twang now as well, just to brighten that sound up, kind of get through there. He's keeping the space quite small.
people hearing without
listening, and just keeping everything kind of open, but everything tiny and lifted up at the top.
People hearing without listening, people writing songs.
That's an F sharp. Like, this is the moment where, into the first passage, where one might want to, pull with muscle, i.e. thicker folds. Like, I know it's obviously in a different area of my voice, but compared to theirs, but you could either go through and like reach up with your chest voice and full on muscle and try and lift that up there, and it might just feel, one could get that F sharp sounding like that and sounding a little bit more chest full. It's still very chest dominant here, but he's offering a lot of lightness. He's beautifully blending, softening it up. He's not too loud. He's allowing it just to be on this R vowel.
People writing
Songs
and voices.
There's a slight, and I don't know if there's like a little effect of that, but and voices again, really open and light. He's ensuring that his vocal folds are resisted. There's a little bit of a distortion there. I'm blown away by the simplicity, but technically what he's doing is wow.
Hearing without listening.
I like that he's holding.
People writing songs and voices never shared, and no one dare disturb the sound of silence.
Wow.
Fools say that you do not know. Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words and I might teach you. My words and I might teach you.
Hear my words that I might teach you. He's really rounding up there. I think the tongue's kind of getting involved there to change the quality. Sometimes, like, we do want our tongue to be involved to change the tone and the sound. Obviously, we don't want it to cause tension for us, but he's kind of playing around with the tone here. Oh, this is so beautiful.
Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words and I might teach you.
A little bit of an H.
Take my arms and I might reach you.
Okay, notice here it's the same A4. Take, but there's a lot more of a chest kind of connection here. He's still in a blend because of where he is, but he has, you know, his muscles have trained. He's worked and strengthened his muscles to stay quite chest dominant up there on that A4. You've got to be engaged, and that's what he's doing here. This is wonderful.
Take my arms and I
A little bit of a distortion.
might reach you. But my words, like silent raindrops, fell.
That's so good.
Echoed in the wells of silence. And the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made.
Pray. I'm gonna study. I have been working with distortion voices. You know, as if some of you aren't aware, musical theatre was my training. Hashtag clear voice. Distortion, like, has been something that I've really been working on with kind of my own practicing. But this is so good. Like, so this level of distortion, adding that grit, we want to make sure that it's not affecting the vocal folds, and in fact it's happening above, around our false vocal folds. That's what's actually causing this kind of grit. It's so thick.
To the neon god they made, and the sign lashed out its warning.
I love this.
And the words that it was forming, and the sign said the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls.
There's a little bit of a pinch as well to keep that brightness as he's adding and like getting all this effect and distortion out there. What's so impressive as well is, like, 20 seconds before we just heard the same phrase but sung clear. So he is not affecting, he would not be able to sing that clearly on a clear voice, pain-free, if this was hurting his voice.
Written on the subway walls,
I like his tongue's just...
tenement halls, whispered in the sun.
Wow. Oh my God, that was beautiful. I need to hear that again. So, how he held that, kind of going a bit darker with that, almost. Clear tone. Those vocal folds are lovely and vibrating with one another, not letting any breath come through. There isn't any distortion in there. Lovely and clear. Retracted. Oh.
Whispered in the sun.
So light.
Of silence.
Closing on that again. of wow, what a cover. Wow! Go on, timpani. Yeah, that was not as scary as I thought it was going to be, not gonna lie. But that was beautiful. That was stunning. I'm so happy that I am open to, like, not open, but like I have the opportunity. Everyone does, but like, you know, just to listen to new music. Like, we should be listening to new music. We never know. It's kind of like, what do they say about olives and your palate and your taste? It changes every 7 years. Maybe they don't say that about olives, but you know what I mean. Like, your tastes change. One day you might not like metal, and the next day you might like it. I'm not saying that I'm converted yet, but this was wonderful. Thank you so much for being here and watching this reaction and analysis video. If you did enjoy it, please go ahead and click that subscribe button, the bell button, and the thumbs up button. Go over and check me out on Patreon as well, and I will see you very soon for another video. Bye!